All hail the mother of chakra. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know Pain. Yes, I might be late to the party, but you guys already know I'm always here to talk about it. When I see, when we got new ninjas, any type of news out there. Yes, we have a new ninja out, and she is just named Kaguya. But her skill is different. Obviously, her animation, her clothes. Even if she wasn't wearing that Christmas outfit, it's like the same outfit, but her animation is totally different. I mean, if you guys want to actually look at her skill and her skill and her and the way she looks, you can you can look her up. Most of everybody else posts videos, so you guys go find those. So we go start off. Going, dang it, I can't even. I was trying to move down, but it wouldn't let me. You look at actually, it's already buffed to what? Okay, it's not buffed yet. Okay, so just naturally, her stuff is her talent. Greatly increased agility and force. Naturally born with 25% speed, 20% damage rate, and 50% void injury rate. When this ninja is in the battle, it decreases enemies' attack by 20% and increases allies' assaulters' strategy and physical defense by 20%. Every time when she loses 10% HP, her void injury rate increases by 2%. Immune to stun and ignore flash. With her, and I think who else ignores Swift Flash as a support? I know it's not Toneri. Is it possibly Hamaru? No, because there's no support that ignores Swift Flash. It's just Kushina that can that ignores it. But I don't think there's any other ninja besides possibly maybe Hamaru. But if not him, then Kaguya. No. It's Kushina, and then it's a future ninja being Rashomon Orochimaru, and then I think it's her. Then maybe Hamaru. If not, then it's just those three that ignore Super Flash. Now, just looking at her talent, starting off. Starting with a ring effect, she decreases enemies' attack by 20%. That would help out a lot in higher stages of PvE, but it's in general PvE and just in general PvE stages, because of the fact that the reason why I said higher stages is because they're gonna have really high attack, and if you don't have any, I think, good avoid injury rate, your ninjas die off too quickly. So that 20% just naturally they lose it. That's helpful. And then you're increasing your all assaulters their physical defense and their strategy defense, which they already have high physical defense anyway, because they're they're assaulters. They have a high force that contributes to that. But in their strategy defenses helps out, so they can take some more of that chakra damage by 20%. So that's pretty cool. Then every time she loses 10% HP, her void injury rate goes up. So that means overall, the highest her HP could increase before she dies is at least 90%. At least what? 9%. No, it goes at 2. It's like 2. So I'm trying to go like 20% 4, 30 is 6, and so on and so forth. So I think it's what, 18%, because she dies at 100. So you can only stop at 90%, which she has only 10% HP left. Well, her void injury has now increased by 18% to her already 15%. So her talent is not too bad. It does contribute. It does contribute to that PvE and PvP as well, I would say. Her skill attacks all enemies with a coefficient of 250, bleeding, 90% coefficient for a round, 40% chance to cause enemies to be shocked as a crowd control cannot do any action. Increase ally speed by 15%. I like that. I actually like that a lot. Because combine that with Kushina 5%, your allies' speed is increased by 20% for 2 rounds. Decrease enemies' strategy and physical defense by 20% for 2 rounds. Self-generate 30 fury and generate 30. 30 fury for herself and 30 fury for everybody else. Her skill is not bad at all. Because the main thing I like about it is her speed that she gives to everybody. Making your support that 50%. Because at first, not at first. with Kushina, when I had said that 5% can come in handy. Now it's like with that extra 15%, and it's not what is it? It's not I don't dang. It's not what is it? It's not it's not multiplying. You add it. So I mean, you can have like what? Maybe let's say your speed can be like. I mean, you know, your speed is like so high, like over 1,000,000. An extra 15%. Because 20% of what 1,000,000 is, well, you go 20 times 5. That's what it's like. It's 200,000. So 15%. That's like at least maybe 150,000 extra, maybe, possibly, maybe a little bit lower than that. Maybe. I mean, my math could be wrong on just 15% in general with that. But that's very useful. It really is. Especially if you combine her with maybe Tonari and Nagito, because of that defense drop that they do. Because usually fast ninjas, you know, like in PvE stages when they attack, you know, you no longer can hit them. But if they're 50%, you know, with that 15% extra speed, makes it where your supports and assaulters will attack before your opponent, being this PvE type of stuff, you know, the PvE stages. So then, you know, you can take advantage of the defense drops. Predictions for her, what is it? Predictions for her, what is it? Buff. If they, because I mean, from right here, they haven't buffed her, but if they already, they didn't, because she just was released yesterday. So predictions for her buff, I would say possibly 30% on that speed, and then maybe, I mean, determine if they increase her speed, damage rate, and avoid injury rate, then it'll be 30, 25, and 20. If not, I'll say 30, and then 20 for avoid injury rate, or just say 30, 25, and then keep avoid injury rate on 15, possibly. The attack that thing, and then this one stays the same. HP stays the same. Avoid injury rate might increase maybe by 5%, maybe. But in her skill, you already know that 250 is going to jump up to like 300 something. The bleed might go up to 100 or stay at 90. But I'll say about 110. I'll say about 110. That 40% chance to stun them. It's technically her own stun. I'll go 65 or 60. I'll go 60. Ally speed, that you can keep that. It's a 15% is already really good. I mean, if they do increase it, it'll be 20. 25 is like good lord, but I say 20. And then everything else stays the same. The Fury thing, they might do what she does 50 for herself and 30 for everybody else, but I think they'll keep it at 30-30. And then here's her growth. Force is 7,000. Growth is 7.0. We'll just say 7. Agility 6,000 with a growth of 6. Chakra at 5,000 with a growth of 6. And HP is 40,000 with a growth of 8. As you guys know, I'm on the website of unlimitedninja.help.com. Well, it's /Kaguya/. And then Naruto Haku is always there to translate the Chinese stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys later. Deuces.